Good day and welcome to the Cover Price Top 10 for December 19th, 2022. At number 10, it's the New Mutants 98, Marvel 1991. Not only has Deadpool been confirmed to enter the MCU, but Wolverine is coming along for the ride. Initially, there were some concerns about Deadpool entering the mostly PG-13 MCU. However, Sean Levy confirmed last week that this film will be just as brutal and violent as previous iterations. This helped inspire fans to purchase a copy at a high sale of $1,378 for a CGC 9.8, and it's currently trending at a raw near-mint FMV of $387. Number 9, it's Uncanny X-Men 229 Marvel 1988. Whilst confirmed news always affects the comic market, speculation news can be equally as influential. Rumors have been running rampant that Sandrine Holt has been cast as Tiger in the new Daredevil Born Again series. We tracked it at a high sale of $160 for a CGC 9.8 copy with a raw fine FMV of $6. At number 8, it's Amazing Spider-Man 258 Direct Edition Marvel 1984. The debut of dozens of new Spider-Men have sent the speculation market wild. Which Spider-Man will be most memorable? Which Spider-Man will have the most screen time? Which Spider-Man is the spideriest man of all? One of the easiest to spot is the Spider-Man's most notable costumes, the bombastic Bagman. That costume debuts in this issue after Johnny gives a symbiote-less Peter a paper bag to conceal his identity. That's complicated, guys. We tracked it at a high sale of $405 for a CGC 9.8 and a raw, very fine FMV of $20. At number 7, it's Spider-Verse number 1, Marvel 2014. Behold, the series that started it all. It is safe to say that if not for this book, we would not be getting the extensive number of Spider-Mans featured in the last trailer for Across the Spider-Verse. In addition to a fantastic cover, this book also features the first appearance of Lady Spider, a variant of Aunt May. We tracked it at a high sale of $50 for a CGC 9.8 copy with a raw near-mint very fine of $13. At number 6, The Amazing Spider-Man number 1, Salvador La Roca, Hustle M&M limited to 5,000. Marvel 2022. Though many predicted this book would flame out as fast as it grew in value, guess what? Still holding! Another strong week in the aftermarket value of this very unlikely duo, and so we tracked it at a high sale of $2,000 for the first CGC 9.8, which are very hard to come by due to poor shipping conditions. And the raw near-mint FMV is coming in at $172. Halfway through the batting order, at number 5, it's Spider-Man 2099 number 1, Marvel 1992. Actually not batting, but the Spider-Verse trailer strikes again. And now that fans have been reminded of the epic adventure through the Spider-Verse, all eyes are back on Miguel. The official trailer notably spotlights a couple of key scenes with Spider-Man 2099, so once again, fans clamor for the iconic cover. We tracked it at a high sale of $150 for a CGC 9.8, with the raw near-mint FMV coming in at $15. At number 4 is Spider-Geddon 5, Jorge Molina, regular Marvel 2018. With so many Spider-Mans in the background of the latest trailer, it is interesting to see this one making the list. While not a prominent figure in the comics, Spider-Cop has been at the center of attention for sales this week. While he may not have a solid full first appearance, his second cameo appearance in this issue has been moving quickly in the aftermarket, and it must be the mustache. We tracked it at a high sale of $20 for a raw copy and a near-mint FMV of $12. And by the way, it's also interesting that the market went for this issue over his first cameo appearance in issue 4, where he's mentioned by name. Spider-Cop! At number 3, it's Batman Spawn number 1, Barnes & Noble DC 2022. That's right, Barnes & Noble. Speaking of duos, the most recognizable Warriors of the Night grace the cover of this exclusive. Batman Spawn number 1 was released last week with over a dozen covers to collect. The Barnes & Noble exclusive sold out quickly, and more reports are coming that they are nowhere to be found. This is the exact recipe for increasing value, demand, and lack of supply. As of now, this cover is one of the more valuable covers, only second to the 1 in 250 black and white ratio cover. We tracked it at a high sale of $50 for a raw copy with a near-mint FMV of $29 American. At number 2, it's The Joker, The Man Who Stopped Laughing number 3, Lee Bermejo, Cover B, DC 2022. It's the holiday season, a time for cheer, and a time for scary, sadistic Joker covers, ? If you know the brutal history of the Joker and Robin, this cover is the perfect mix of Christmas and mordant dark humor. It has been 2 weeks since its initial release, and it remains at the top, but While interest may be dying down, the overall value of this book has made it an excellent investment from the get-go. Merry Christmas, little Robin. I hope Santa doesn't leave a crowbar in your stocking. We tracked it at a high sale of $37 for a raw copy and a near-mint FMV of $30. And at number one, the number one for your cover price top 10 for December 19th, 2022, my daughter's birthday, Spectacular Spider-Man 24, Marvel, 1978. 2 weeks ago, this book was sitting at the shy end of about $10 in value. However, throw in the news from Sony that Donald Glover himself has been cast in a movie featuring the Hypno Hustler. Well, that makes this book as good as printing your own money. This book has gone up in value by over 400%, seemingly overnight. Never doubt the market power of surprise announcements. And here's to seeing this unique villain finally making their way to the silver screen. We tracked it at a high sale of $270 for a CGC 9.8 copy with a raw, fine FMV of $43 American. And that was your cover price top 10 for December 19th, 2022. Cover price, your home online for comic collecting.